There's toxicity and negativity everywhere. Bro, okay, look. Okay, look. Okay, look. I feel like Minecraft community is very passionate. Minecraft communities are very passionate. You know what I'm saying? We're very passionate people. That's just how it is. We express our passion towards things we're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Gala. What's good? What's good, Gala? We're talking about toxicity and negativity. Look, my friend keeps calling me, so I'm gonna be back. Sounds good, Plague. I feel like Minecraft community is very passionate about things. Sometimes a little too passionate. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Minecraft communities are one of the strongest communities because of how invested certain people are in streamers and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of times people get too passionate about certain things to where it just becomes weird. You know what I'm saying? We've seen people stalk people like Tommy in it. We've seen people stalk Dream SMP members. We've seen people post freaking Dream SMP members like playlists. Like, oh my God, they're listening to this and this song. I ain't gonna lie. They're very passionate, but it gets a little weird. It's very passionate. I feel like that's what drives the communities and keeps it up, but also can be a downside of it. Exactly. A lot of the times, the passion for their favorite content creators has a lot of negative impact on people. We've seen people get doxxed. We've seen people get swatted. People that are just fans of certain creators got swatted because they're fans of certain creators. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like the drama. Like, that's one thing that really scares me about going big. And that's why I always tell y'all, I'm a streamer, you're a viewer. Like, we're not related in any way. And I always tell you guys to never put me on a pedestal because I'm just like you. I'm literally just like you. Deadass, I'm literally just like you. The parasocial relationships get crazy. Oh, yes. Absolutely. 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 Every community has the crazy stalkers. I feel like Minecraft community specifically has a lot more, though, because it's, first of all, streamers. And, you know, when you watch a certain streamer for so many hours, you feel like you know them. Because, I mean, you spend so much of your day watching this certain streamer play games and talk with their friends and stuff like that to where you feel like you know them. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that's why it's so prominent in the Minecraft communities, because we're very passionate. We're very just passionate. And it's a great thing, but also a bad thing. It's a very bittersweet thing. I've seen so many crazy messages in chat. It's insane. It's actually insane. Like, even in my chat, like, it's crazy. It's insane. Praising creators is so weird to me. It's cool to uplift creators and compliment them. But once you start idolizing them, that's where it gets weird. I didn't want to head out. I'm really sick and tired, honestly. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rose. Take care of yourself, please. Keep us updated, please. I don't want to be at the level where I average 200 to 300, but not like enough to have a ton of social parasocial relationships. That's valid. That's valid. That's valid. It's been 25 minutes. Help, bro. Don't overthink it. Stop overthinking it. Perfect example is Cup Toast. Their chat is amazing. Their chat is so awesome. Their chat is so awesome. K-pop fans are another one. I like K-pop, but some fans take it far. Right. Like, K-pop is cool, and I mean, I've been to a K-pop show myself. I've seen it firsthand. It's great. It's awesome. Like, it's hi Stellar Night was good. Please take care of yourself, Rose. Keep us updated. It's nice because like people see their favorite idols and they freak out, and it's like, oh my God, that is so great. You see people like get happy over those things and get passionate about those things, and that's great. But once you start crossing that line and stalking and doxing people, it gets too far. G, hi, I caught the stream. Let's go. What's up, Lex? How you doing? What's up, Lex? I've never really talked about it publicly, but I myself have been a victim of stalking and doxing. It's been freaking tough to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's good, Laser Beam? How you doing? And one thing that stopped me from streaming is the fact that my family always interrupts me. I don't have the correct setup to read chat and stuff, and I'm always scared that people will judge me for being myself. Well, that's one thing you will learn when you create content is like, a lot of times people just sit behind their computers and just talk. You know what I'm saying? That's literally all it is. A lot of times people will just sit behind their computers and talk because you're actually doing something. Like, you know you're doing good when people start hating because they are watching you do something and take the time out of their day to freaking go do that. I didn't even realize that many people have created parasocial relationships with me and makes me not want to grow because it's uncomfortable. No, it's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. I am bad. What's going on? What's going on, Laser Beam? I'm back. I was AFK. Welcome back. Been busy like crazy. What you been up to? What you been up to? What you been up to? Some Billie Eilish fans are just toxic as hell from my experiences. It'd be like that. Okay, let me talk a little bit about my experience with streaming, right? Overall, it's been a net positive, right? It's been great. Streaming has been awesome. Although there was a situation where I banned a person from my chat for being weird, and I had to deal with stalking issues. I had all of my mods on standby every single stream. I had some of my content creators join the mod team and help me out with modding at the time. And it was like really scary because this person would make like 1 million accounts and come in and join my streams and then threaten to like come to my house and send me mail live. Certain things were happening live. At some point, they followed my stream with literally the name of my street address where I used to live. Luckily, I got lucked out. I got botted that day, so I turned off my notifications. Holy freaking crap. Thank God I got botted that day. Because otherwise, like, everyone would have freaking known. It is insane. So I had to literally go to court. And borderline file a restraining order towards the person and the family. Working part-time in 10 credit hours. Damn. This is such a W stream, I can't lie. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I never know what to say when I see people being parasocial in chat. It's just strange. I mean, it's cool that you can relate to streamers, but it's never cool when it gets this far. You feel me? Positive, I have ice cream. Let's go. My arm hurts so bad. I accidentally fell over again and just hurts so bad. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, none of you guys knew. There were people of power that could have helped, but didn't. You did what you gotta do. You acted smart, and that's fast, and that's so smart. I had to. It was good, Tracy. Do you need a haircut? I'm chilling. It was good though. I have talked to the person's parents because they weren't even an adult. It was a child doing all of this, and you know what I'm saying. I was told that it will be handled, but it was a huge deal. It was going on for 4 months, and I couldn't talk about that because of the legalities. Parents got involved. Borderline restraining order, everything. An actual child. It's crazy. I'm not going to tap into details. We're talking about a time when I got stalked a little bit, Tracy. How does a kid do that? Okay, so there's a lot of details that I'm going to leave out of the story because I still don't know how much I can talk about it on live. But it was one of the most stressful times of my life. It was really, really, really bad. It was really, really, really bad. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, I am pretty sure this person has seen me in real life several times. Like, and that's why I was so glad to move the frick out of South Carolina. Because now I don't have to deal with this anymore. This person does not know where I live anymore. This person can't freaking do anything. Doing time, exactly. He responded, being honest, I don't know. You gotta slide in. If those parents, yeah, no. They have been left off the hook. I ain't gonna lie. Justice has not been served, but I'm not bothered. And besides, you know what I'm saying? Besides myself, my friends have also been bothered by that streamer. It was just a whole situation of its own. Point being, parasocial relationships are very, very scary. And that is exactly why I always tell you guys, do not idolize me. I messed up so many times in my life. And if it comes out, I need you guys to understand me as a person and not be disappointed in me as your idol. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why all the drama is so frustrating with the Minecraft community because people get so invested. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, really like this person. I feel like I know them. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little weird. Multiple times. We're talking about me right now. What do you mean, Tracy? But yeah, it was a freaking whole thing of its own. I ain't gonna lie, but we're past it now. And chat, streaming is tough. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff about a lot of streamers that I know that have went through a lot of behind the scenes experience that they can't talk about. And you know what I'm saying? Us as content creators, we have to hide a lot of things about personal lives. You know what I'm saying? There's only a certain amount of things that you guys see about my personal life that you guys don't really know about. You know what I'm saying? I want to ask him again, but at the same time, I don't. Why this isn't so hard? Why would you, you want to ask them to homecoming, or you want to ask them if they're asking someone out? At the end of the day, they're just regular people with lives of their own. Exactly. Like, at the end of the day, we are people as well. You know what I'm saying? No, he just said your name because you asked what was happening. Yeah. Okay, but why the gut instinct to talk and docs information? What's that going to do? Literally, it was the fact that they got banned for being weird and then they didn't get attention anymore because they were so attached. It was a parasocial relationship that got cut off because they were being weird. And the lack of that attention caused the situation. Before I started streaming, I thought of it as they're sitting in front of a camera and that's it. If I wanted to, I could do exactly what they do. They're just normal strangers. At the end of the day, it's way deeper than that. Parasocial people didn't and don't get attention at home. Exactly. And again, like, perfect example of you never know what's going on. Yeah, you never know. Like, you literally never know, Che. You literally never know. I want to ask him to homecoming again, but I don't want to sound desperate. Wait, have you asked him already? What did he say? Some people also think it's a streamer's personality is the same 24/7, like I different. Like, look, here's the thing. At least with me. Here's the thing, at least with me, when it comes to streaming and being, like, different IRL, right? I, on stream, am definitely more, like, expressive, right? I talk with my hands, this and that. Yo, thank you for the follow, Jacob. I appreciate you. I talk with my hands. I am, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting in motion. I'm like, this is entertainment. At the end of the day, although we are talking about real things, this is still entertainment. On stream, I'm definitely a more, like, exaggerated version of myself, right? I'm not always like this. You're not gonna walk into my room and catch me going. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to my room. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, we're all, like, slightly different in real life. Not that we're, like, a complete different person, but we're definitely an over-exaggerated version on stream. That's just how streaming works, right? So it's like, when people expect you to carry on that same, like, you know what I'm saying? It's really different. It's really different. He said the first time something like he wanted to go with someone, even though I asked. There are plenty of people who aren't going with anyone. I would suggest not doing that then. I would suggest not asking them out again. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. At the end of the day, yes, we are all human beings. And you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy dynamic because I'm streaming and you're watching, right? But, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get parasocial with it. You know what I'm saying? Parasocial relationships are dangerous. And a lot of them don't even come from a good place, right? It's like different people go through different situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people get a certain amount of attention at home, certain people don't. It is our job as a streamer to entertain. Especially as a small streamer, certain people feel more attached than others. That's just how it is. However, things take a turn when, you know, being a streamer gets mixed up with being your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you guys and I care about you guys and I care about every time you guys join in and you tell me about your day. I freaking care about that. That's why I freaking ask, right? Would I go out of my way to fly out and see every one of you personally? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. And again, it is not because I hate any of you. It's because I don't know you guys. I don't really know you guys. I don't know how half of you even look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, I am a streamer, not a friend. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the times with big streamers, people get that confused. You know what I'm saying? People get that a little bit confused and they feel like they know streamers, which leads to, like, the stan culture and, like, the big, like, investment. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're human beings, same personality, but more toned down. Exactly. Like, we're the same. We're all the same in person. We're just definitely a lot more toned down. And there is certain things you do not do or say towards the owner of the platform is downright weird and wrong and illegal to dox and do stuff like that to people. Absolutely. So consequences. Exactly. People don't get boundaries. People do not get boundaries. And that's why moments like these are great because, like, I get to actually, like, talk about boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I've talked about boundaries before. I have a whole video on my second channel called Boundaries, which is, like, the most, like, self-explanatory thing, but it is what it is. Guys, people look like people. Exactly. People look like people. You feel me? That's how it is. It's not hard to be normal, but that's how it is. Also, a good majority of the Minecraft community are kids, right? Minecraft is a kids game, and when you are an entertainer, that being the kids game, brings a lot of kids in. And so a lot of kids don't really know the boundaries or anything yet, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Hi, Noah, how you doing? Meeting a viewer personally is scary, TBH. I mean, it depends on the context, right? Like, there was someone, Magda, actually. I met Magda at VidCon. Great experience. Best experience of my life. Like, getting recognized at the convention for the first time was unreal. I was on the phone with my sister when that happened. I was talking to my sister. I was like, talking to her, showing her around. And Magda came up and was like, excuse me, sorry, are you notmarkie? And I was like, yeah. Great conversation. Amazing. Like, I would love to meet you guys at a convention. Don't freaking show up to my house, though. You feel me? Like, This is why I couldn't be a content creator. I'm too scared to entrust people who I believe are there to support me just to break my trust in the end, potentially putting me and my family friends at risk. Exactly. Feel like third of the community are 16 plus, but the rest are kids. Exactly. I'm good. How are you, Mark? I'm doing pretty good. We're talking about parasocial relationships and streamers. Wait, who recognized you? Magda. She usually stops by chat pretty frequently, once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty great. I mean, like, it was an amazing experience. I took a little film photo for her. She took a little film photo of me. It was great. It was an amazing experience. Like, I would love to meet any of you at a convention, TwitchCon, VidCon, anywhere, like in public would be great. But don't show up to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm at a coffee shop with my friends and you recognize me, please come up to me and say something. Like, that would be amazing. Don't go out of your way to find where I live and show up at my doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference of that, you know? I'm honored for your friends, as you know, I message with them, but I know that we're not friends. There's a line that isn't to be crossed. It's weird when I see people being parasocial in chat. I feel like it's not my place to say anything. And, like, the thing about that's really good about TikTok Lives as well is we get to really connect with our community a lot because you get a chance to DM them. You know what I'm saying? It's great. Like, I DM all of my supporters all the time. They're freaking awesome people. You know what I'm saying? When it gets weird, though, it gets weird, though. That's how it is. I've had people... When I was still in my relationship, I had people ask me for my Snapchat that are supporters, and I had to be like, yo, nah, sorry, I have a girlfriend, and they would insist on it, and I had to block people. Like, that's weird. But, it's always a pleasure to talk to y'all. That's why I always encourage you guys to join the Discord, because it's a freaking great setting to talk. You want to know what bothers me the most? When chatters come in and ask if a streamer is taken. Like, do you intend on using this platform as a dating site? Right. Like, it's... not entirely a bad question to ask, right? Like, are you single? Are you not? It's not really entirely a bad question to ask. It's the intention that it's being asked with, right? If you just come in and ask out of interest, I'll freaking answer it. Yeah, I'm single, whatever. But if you proceed to flirt with me afterwards, while I'm like clearly, and it's like, okay, like now I'm at a point where I'm like single, right? I don't really entirely mind flirting unless you're a child and unless you get sexual. That's slightly weird. When it's just compliments, I'll freaking take it. I'll be like, yo, thank you so much. That's really nice. You know what I'm saying? But once you get sexual and if you're a child, frick out of here. You feel me? Frick out of here. Showing up to someone's houses, it's really creepy. It is extremely creepy. The closest I've been to people's and streamers' houses is saying I'm in their walls, which is, a joke. Exactly. Right. Exactly. It's just like, it's just a joke. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I always say I'm in people's walls, and I'm like, it's funny, but actually being in someone's wall is weird. And just because you message with someone once doesn't make y'all friends. I promise you'll be able to tell if you're friends with someone or not. And it's like, it's cool to be friends with like supporters. It's great, but once things get too personal, there's a certain line to cross. There's a certain line. But again, that also doesn't mean that you guys can't come to advice, right? Like, if you guys are going through something, like if I get any of you reaching out to me and you say, yo, like, I'm going through this and this and that, like, what's your advice on that, right? Like, if any of you come to me and say, yo, I'm low-key going through a breakup, I'll be like, yo, let's talk. Let's chop it up. What's going on? You feel me? If any of you come in with really heavy subjects to where you should probably talk to a professional, that's where the line gets crossed. You feel me? I'm down to talk to you like homie to homie, but there's a certain line to be crossed. People be thirsty F, and it's annoying how desperate they are. And it's like, the catcalling I see in chat is crazy. Right. Like, that's a whole thing of its own. It's like, people will come in and say, yo, you're hot. You're sexy. Like, I have people in my freaking TikTok chat call me daddy all the time. Weird as hell. But then there's other people that will say, yo, you got really pretty eyes. Yo, I like your smile. Those are amazing compliments. That makes me feel so great about myself. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Again, obviously, if you get too sexual and if you're a child, get the frick out of here. I don't care. But it's like, once you say it like that, it's weird. It's weird. Crazy out. Okay. All right. I used to think of it as if someone called me a nickname. Exactly. Catcalling is very annoying. It really is. Catcalling is extremely annoying. Parasocial relationships are just freaking scary. They're freaking scary as hell. They're scary as hell.